All right, man, what's up? Right. So today we took two trades, right? We took two trades and we won both of them, right? So the first trade that I took today, what time was this? So one was in the morning and then one was in the afternoon session, right? And I took the morning one on my personal account and my funded account. And then in the afternoon I took another one on my funded challenge account. So yeah, that's what the day was pretty much in a nutshell. I don't want to spend too much time on this video. Just want to be in and out like I am in the markets. So let's just get to it, right? So boom. Just looking at these images right here, you can see that price is clearly correcting and we have broken above the 200. The EMAs are aligned and we look bullish. We look like um we want to go and maybe fill in some gaps. And this is the 15 minute, right? So this is a beautiful demand on the 15. So when we go back on the 5, obviously there's not a 5 minute, but we're coming from a higher time frame zone. So the candle gave an entry that we like to see. No, I took this trade on the 5 minute. Obviously, I've been taking a lot of 1 minute trades. This one specifically, I took on the 5 minute, but I was looking at it also on the 1 minute just to see like how did that perform, right? Because usually I take them off of 5 minute supply and demand zones. So I just wanted to see how this works, and I would have entered here, 1 to 2, boom. Funny enough, in this case, the 5 minute was actually the better setup. The 5 minute hit 1 to 2 first. It's just one of them. It's just one of them ones where you probably would have been better off taking a buy on a 5 minute. When you consider where you enter, where you put your stop loss, that type of stuff. Either way, you won, right? You took it on the 5, you took it on the 1. Shit, if you took it on the 15, probably not actually. No, you didn't win unless you went in aggressive. You didn't win that trade, but entering off the 5 or the 1 minute, you definitely was able to capture some profit, and that was pretty much the trade that we took. I mean, just looking at the 5 minute, as we said, there's no zone, but it's coming from a 15-minute demand zone. The EMAs are lined up beautifully. It's holding at the 13. We're right near to yesterday's highs right here. This is yesterday's highs, this green line. I'm saying we were aiming to take out yesterday's highs, which it definitely did. So, this is a good place to it was overall a good area to look to get into some buys. And we were able to do that. And that was pretty much the morning. Nothing too crazy. You just get in, get out. What happened though, I forgot to mention. On my personal account, on the funded challenge, it hit what it was supposed to hit for, and that was that. On the personal, right, I closed some at 1 to 1. I think I had 5 contracts. I closed 2, and I was letting the 3 run, but my runner got hit at break even, so the win wasn't as much on the personal account. So that was basically what the day was, and then let's take it to the afternoon, or I should say that's what the morning was. So boom, in the afternoon, right? In the afternoon, I'm seeing this. Let me just fast forward because it actually was not on the charts yet. I came on the charts a bit late, which, when you executing on the 1 minute, if you 5 minutes late, bro, you damn near missing your whole setup. So I was late, obviously, as I just said, and so this initial trade right here, let me go to the 1 minute. You didn't hit 1 to 2. Did it not? No, it definitely did. You definitely hit 1 to 2, but and then it came back. It gave another breakout coming off of the 5 minute supply, and that also won. If you took both of them, or if you took either one of them, you won, right? Both of them gave you a 1 to 2, and obviously if you took this and held it, you made some good money. However, I didn't take any of these because, as I said, my dumbass was late. I usually show up 1 to 2:30. That's my time, but that was not the case. I was at work, and I was otherwise preoccupied. So let's pull it back a little bit right here. So at this point, right, I'm looking and I'm aware that we have this. This is a 1 hour level, and I'm aware that we have this 1 hour level that it might want to go to, and we also have yesterday's low, so it might want to drop. But at the same time, I could recognize that. Look, since what was it 10? We've been dropping. We're pretty low. Like, SPX is giving away a whole bunch of points at this point of the day. We've been dropping for like maybe 3 hours. So at some point, a reversal must come, right? So boom, this candle prints. And while this candle is printing, I'm already looking on the 1 minute. Now, mind you, this is a very risky trade. This is a Kona trend trade. But just looking on the 1 minute, right here, I was liking what I was seeing. I'm thinking, okay, this candle printing right here was enough for me to feel like, you know what? This might be a reversal. This might be something that we can catch. We got a double bottom reversal with a breakout with a small ass demand after price has dropped. I don't want to say all day, but a large part of the day, and it's now really low. This would be a good area if you wanted to try to especially with the price action on the 1 minute, which I don't usually like to put too much emphasis on, but this looks like a good area to scalp a reversal or a retracel. And SPX, as she been doing, she blessed. So I took the breakout up in this area, and I didn't go all the way up. I'm not gonna lie. I think I closed it maybe somewhere up in here. Maybe like after, maybe I've closed it at 1-to-1. I'm not gonna lie, even though it's a 1 minute trade, because I had one in the morning, so I wasn't being greedy, especially with it being Kona trend, and it just being something that I was trying out, because I usually take the 1 minute setups off of, obviously, supply or demand zones. I like the price action. I like the volume. I understood what I was taking, and I took it accordingly. I managed the trade accordingly, and I almost said Nas. SPX came through. And that's what it was. That was my day, and that was on the challenge account. So I took 2 trades on the challenge. I won both of them, and this one I also took on a personal. I won. Didn't get the full win, but I won. So that was pretty much the day. I was 2-0 today, and yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I don't trade Wednesday, so I'm gonna see y'all Thursday. If I take anything else, I'll tell y'all on Thursday. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. About that the gold trade that I took in Asian session, it did not work out for me. You see, it's a similar reversal like what we saw on SPX. And this is another thing about just being on time, man. My Asian session is 9 to 12. I missed this. This is the trade that I should have been in, right? But I came at about 10:30, caught up doing other shit, and this right here was a low probability demand with the breakout that won. Didn't take it. I took this ugly looking demand right here with a big ass zone, and I can't even call that like that. I mean, it didn't have no breakout structure before it tapped, honestly. It was just an all around terrible trade. If I just pull it back right here, it was an all around terrible trade, man. Like at the time, reversal pattern. It looked like it's breaking above the 200. Everything is nice, but that was not necessarily the case. This was the one that I took, and I felt good about it at the time. I don't want to say I felt good about it, but you know, not every trade that you win you're gonna feel good about at the time. Sometimes you just gotta like trust your strategy. I want to say trust your analysis, but I feel like this was poor analysis. One of them times where it's like you just kind of want to take a trade. I think I fell victim of that. I just wanted to take something. I felt bad too because I missed the previous two, so I was like, okay, maybe this third one will cook for me, but it didn't. But yeah, that's I mean nothing to write home about. That's pretty much that what that was. So yeah, that's all I got though, right? So Thursday I'm gonna be back, you know. But until then, man, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. Y'all be safe. Peace.